Yay, Bubby is live, I think.
Am I live? I can't tell.
I'm looking right now. Well, my phone went off to notify me that you're live on YouTube. Oh no, you tweeted something out.
Yeah. I tweeted out the whole thing like, "Hey, I'm live."
Yeah, let me just retweet that real quick. Yep, you're live on Twitch, Bubby.
Yay. I got a notification on my thing that you liked it.
Yay.
Alright, and then after the stream, I'll send out a tweet. You and Q having a fucking feud over who promotes me is the best.
Well, I have priority.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's been a little while, but I'm finally back from my vacation, and I'm with Davis today. Say hi, Davis.
What?
Say hi, Davis.
Hello.
Yay. From where we last left off, I was doing shit with the village. Good news, guys. All the buildings are complete. Right now, it is just me making paths and gathering materials for the wall, and also coming up with places to put the sunflower farms that I really
Yay.
want to put around the village. Am I quiet? I'm not quiet, am I?
You're fine on my end.
Okay. Well. But, yeah. What should we talk about today?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know, I'm very, very helpful, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Well, Davis is not going to be on the server with me today, but he is here just to
I am
chat
here
with
in
chat
spirit.
and me.
I'm here in spirit because I gotta work on some other stuff for another series.
Yeah.
Mainly blockbuster stuff, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. You get nothing else. Ah.
I feel like something big happened recently that we could talk. Oh god, there's pillagers.
What?
There's pillagers blocking my fucking exit and
Oh, I'm
heading like
sorry.
right past my village.
Oh, Karina Morse.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about them. Can I just
Yeah.
say, I had to correct another comment on your video saying,
Yeah.
like, oh, it's weird because Mortis and Karina are cousins. I get there's not a lot of
They're
people they can
not.
date, but, like, what? I'm like, dude, it's been said several damn
Multiple
times
times.
that they are not related.
Multiple times that has been said. So many times, but either they don't listen or they're just like, ooh,
Or they
pretty
don't see it,
colors.
because also, like, it was in another episode of the series. And it literally was like Mortis and Reveri talking to each other and going, hey, isn't it funny that people think we're cousins? Because, like, we're not at all blood related at all. It's mostly just like a friend bond between our parents that, we're like, hey, you are my friend, so I'm going to call you my brother.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
That's how we interpreted the whole, like, fucking Greek mythology thing. Because, like, logically speaking, you know, yes, they've all sprouted from one damn place. But we're in fucking 2021. I don't think any of us want to think about the grossness of what it is like to fuck your cousin.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Or
that's.
sister, Zeus.
Yeah, that's a little weird, not gonna lie.
Zeus is a weird person in general, if I'm being honest.
Claire, it's not really much of a spoiler warning, it's that the fact that, like, if you see the thumbnails, you think you can gather what the fuck's happening with Morris and Karina. But, like, you know, they're not cousins.
Yeah, they're really not. I need to get Brian stuff too, huh?
Well.
Oh, talking to myself a bit, sweetie.
Okay. I have so much stuff to put away.
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, it's still like, you know, the thing.
Yeah.
It's been shit, Cat.
I know, baby.
It's been real shit.
I know, baby.
To those that don't know, I have a sore throat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Due to reasons.
I think it's because you have a fan blowing on you at night.
I had a fan blowing on me at night.
Like, I get having a fan on in the room, but I did that mistake once and I've never done it again.
I've learned about this mistake just now, so.
I was like, Mom, I have a fucking sore throat, and she goes, oh, asked me what all this stuff, and then was like, did you have your fan on in your room last night? I'm like, yeah. She's like, was it facing towards you? I'm like, yeah. She goes, there you go. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Celtic.
Sometimes we're idiots.
Or Celtic.
Wait, Celtics here?
Yeah. Was it Celtic or Celtic?
Celtic, I'm pretty sure.
I'm an idiot. I don't know. But hi.
Shush, you're not an idiot.
Well, I don't know the way to properly. Fucking Claire's like, yo, you should drink tea or soup. I should get you some chicken noodle soup, baby. Would you like some chicken noodle soup?
No.
No?
I'm not a pussy.
Are you sure?
I'm not a pussy cat.
I'm putting up,
yeah, but I'm fine for the most part, though. I mean, I did a couple of videos for Cat, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good.
He actually had his sore throat. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, where fucking the Davises are screaming, Davis did that with a sore throat. I didn't ask him to do that. I was not in the
best state. No, she did not. I did it for me.
He just did that. I didn't ask.
I told her she better love me afterwards, and she did.
Yes.
Like she always does. But yeah.
So, because I think that's what the question is. Like, if you have a fan on directly on you when you sleep, it just kind of like keeps tunneling cold air at you, and when you get too cold, like, I think you just get sick. I don't know how the fucking logic is, but if, just...
It's because I'm pretty sure it dries up your throat. Like, yeah, it literally dries up your throat.
And then, fucking bacteria can just come up there and go, my place of living here is now.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And, like, they were just there. Now he's just recovering.
I'm a lot better, guys. Trust me, I can voice act. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know I can voice act. I don't know why I said that.
You're good enough to voice act with your sore throat, is what you meant.
Yeah. Something like that.
Let's see. What else can I talk about?
Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about.
If people have questions, they can go ahead and ask, since, I have
go
Davis
ahead.
with me, too.
Yeah. We can answer any questions that you may have.
There is a big chat delay, by the way. That just popped up. Because, I should probably reduce that. I keep forgetting to reduce that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's really because of back when I was in my college, like, my Wi-Fi was pretty shit.
I think we tried to fix it by doing the stream. No, I remember what it was. I think it was one time you're having, like, a terrible, like, streaming thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, and I told you to delay the stream because that, like, stream delay, because that might fix it and all that shit.
Yeah.
It didn't, but we figured out the issue soon afterwards.
Claire asked about VTubing. Hold on, let me just message you, Davis. Will we ever see David's face? I mean, I don't know about
I don't know who
David.
David is, but you know.
If David wants to.
Yeah, if David wants to reveal his face, sure, but you know. I don't know who David is. Do you know who David is, Kat?
No. But for the VTubing thing, so basically there was this huge thing that happened recently. I commissioned, I was actually in the process of commissioning somebody to do my stream overlays because I was gonna add some stream overlays because I wanted to make it look nice. And I was in the middle of like commissioning somebody to do that, and suddenly out of nowhere they, dropped. They were like, "Hey, I don't want to do it anymore." And I was like, "But we were okay. I mean, you can say no, but like, it just kind of feels like like we were. If they didn't give any indication they didn't want to do it anymore, they were really excited to do it, and then they're just like, "Yeah, I just don't want to." I'm like, "Okay. I mean, okay." So
That was something.
yeah, especially because this artist had kind of done that to me before, so I was kind of like a little bit more pissed because I was like, I've already had like was gonna invest and I was like already discussing it, getting all that shit together. I already was like, all right, here I'll have this at this point, and then like, no, they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it was real weird. But Kat's gonna be looking. I'm not gonna speak for Kat, but I think you're gonna be looking for like.
Actually, after the stream, I'm gonna go and post on Twitter, and I'm gonna ask for artists who could help. I will pay. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like I do this for free, because I'm not a bitch. But I will be looking for somebody to help with maybe not VTubing, but maybe PNG tubing, because I'll be honest. Brian and Naya, they have really nice like VTubing models and stuff. Like, they look great. But then like I they're expensive as fuck. And I'm gonna be I'm a college student. I can't afford to do that. Yeah. And then I tried to do Vroid Studio thing. That is so complicated. I don't understand how anybody can do it. Because I don't even know how to fucking rotate the characters, and I've been trying to do it for fucking weeks.
Yeah.
So, I kind of gave up on making my own, especially because I want it to look good and not, like, shitty, because that's going to be the thing you guys look at. So.
Yeah.
Because I had like a really cool idea for stream overlay stuff. I thought it would because I don't want to jump into stream like starting immediately when I start up the stream. Like, I wanted to get it all prepped up so people come and join and it doesn't feel awkward. But, at this moment, I don't have all that stuff. Oopsies, fucked that up. Love you.
Claire, I know you'd love to make something for Kat, but yeah, I don't know how to do VTubing either. I think it's a complicated thing.
Yeah. I mean, I figure it's complicated to do VTubing stuff, but, I don't know anything about it, so... Well, I mean, I've done research into, like, everything. I know how to do it, but I really want to start upping the quality of everything I'm doing because, people are here to watch, so, like, I want people to have an enjoyable experience.
Like a stream starting soon stream?
Yeah, we're like background music and all this fun shit, and, like, make it, like, more interactive, because I know I don't have, like, a giant audience, but I mean, I kind of want it to get bigger, and, like, having, good quality stuff is obviously not a priority, but, like, it's something that could help, bring more people to come in, because, I had several things ready and in mind, like when I was asking this artist to make these screens. I needed a stream, like, stream offline one, and I also needed stream, like, starting soon, and like be right back screen.
Yeah, and then
I
the
also
overlay itself. And
yeah, and then
shit.
the overlay itself. I was gonna have like a nice cute overlay over it. But then I also was they also said they were gonna do a PNG like a 2D like a live 2D VR thing. Like, VR thingy, like VTubing thingy, whatever. I can't speak. And they showed me what they were doing and fucking like then we're like, hey, I actually know this like guy who does rigging. I will like if I send you to him, you'll do it like at a nicer price. I'm like, oh, great, cool. Like, because they were working with me on the price. Because I feel like we all, not I don't haggle. They offered to just even do it for free at one point, and I was like, oh god, no. This is you doing actual work. Like this, I've seen what like I was like looking at like what is needed to do live 2D V stuff, which looks cool, and there's a lot of like layers to it, and I'd be happy to just find like somebody to just make the, I'll find like two specific people to like if it need be to like do it. Like, hey, I'll do the fucking layers and pictures and shit, and this other person can do the rigging. And I also was coming up with like cute, because like some models can do like really cute things. Like I don't know what Naya's does. I think Naya's like, does their fucking ears move or something? I don't know.
I think it jiggles more or less.
Yeah, or like they can have like funny
movements and stuff.
expressions. I thought it'd be cool to have like since I yell a lot during my fucking thing, like angry face.
Yeah.
But I know it's a lot of work, so that's why I'm like, trying to figure out,
Yeah.
Yee. Oopsies. Let's see, I'm just trying to see what else to talk about. Why do I have a tripwire hook?
Probably from just like somebody in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
We probably got it from a pillager or something. Or maybe a villager, like when we saved them.
I don't know why they would give you a tripwire hook.
I wouldn't be surprised why they wouldn't.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I get you. I'm trying to think of what else to say though, because I don't want to be boring, but like not sure what else to say about the. I mean, I'll be tweeting that after the stream, so if anybody is interested, or knows somebody that might be interested, let me know, because I will be looking and reaching out to people. And I know it's gonna be expensive probably, because like that's a lot of effort and work someone's putting into it. So like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, please give discount. But like So I've been really vetting like And then I just stopped searching altogether once this artist was like, hey, I can do it for you. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Same artist. Should I talk about my stuff, or do you want to talk about that?
You can go ahead.
Alright, so that same artist, right, I commissioned them to make me a banner, a new banner for my roleplay channel, with the fucking characters and stuff. That's something I wanted to do for a long time, was to switch out the characters, like for the current seasons I'm doing. And I'm gonna give you a time scale, right? I commissioned this artist in the middle of MHO, with the Davis like this and shit. I commissioned them in the middle of MHO, and that was I told them that I wanted SCP Davis, because I think it was still going on at that time. My regular character and like a bunch of other shit. Right? I told them to make it for make it with the characters of OOO Yeah, like, more Synthiphilus, because we already planned this stuff and what the next origin so it's going to be and all that stuff. But the artist that I commissioned, they barely got any work done, and they gave me like a simple sketch, a real simple sketch. Like they weren't putting like any effort into it like whatsoever. So I got a little angry. But I kept it in because I was like, okay, maybe they'll pick it up after the fucking sketch or some shit. No. Essentially what happened afterwards was that I was told that, similar to Cat, that they're just dropping it in total. And keep in mind, by the way, this has been months in the making, right?
Yeah.
Literal months have gone by. An entire season is gone. We are in the middle of OOO, and, he just drops it all of a sudden.
You want to know what's great too? All they had was the sketch. They never elaborated on it, and it was months.
Literal months. It's not even a joke. I'm not exaggerating here. I tend to exaggerate some stories. This, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not going to name any names because we don't want to start anything. But I got angry. I didn't respond to them or talk to them for a bit. And I just asked Kiwi to make the damn thing instead. And I got that banner within like 2 weeks and a half. But yeah. I got the banner. So, yeah. That's really that for the most part.
Yeah, that's like, again, I'm not here gonna like shit on like fucking artists or anything like that, because obviously, like, it's totally understandable if like you don't want to do a thing anymore, but to just kind of drag it out for like months when somebody else, when then you could have hired somebody else to do it.
I could have gotten Kiwi to probably make it by then.
Yeah,
like with MHO Davis probably. I don't know.
Yeah, like. Just kind of felt like, well, why would we pay you all this stuff,
Yeah. The new banner looks cool. It does look cool. Kiwi made it. They're a great artist.
Kiwi's amazing.
Yeah, they needed help with the font, but to be fair, I didn't know what I want the font to look like either.
Oopsies.
But yeah, that was really it. Kiwi's a cool artist.
And then they were kind of also complaining to other people that they just, didn't like it at all and didn't even want to accept it in the first place.
Yeah. The thing also is, like, should we mention, like, the reason why they stopped doing it?
I guess so. Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to?
You can.
Okay. So the reason they stopped doing these commissions, because we found out from their friends, is because they weren't getting enough commissions. And it's not like a joke. That's not supposed to be funny, haha. That's like verbatim what we heard.
Yeah, they really were telling people they didn't want to do it anymore because they weren't getting any commissions. When I was in the process of actually getting them to do something for me, and also when they were doing Davis's goddamn commission.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
So I sent them like a thing like, hey, don't, like, you're a great, artist and everything. I don't think it was really okay for, you to waste all this time when, or like make promises you can't keep. If you're not wanting to do it anymore, don't tell me you're going to do something for me and then I'm going to pay you for it when I should be still looking for people to do it for me and not putting my eggs in your basket. Hi, Bunny.
Hey, Bunny.
Or Kai. My bad. I keep messing up.
I mean, they still haven't changed their Twitch name, so...
That's fair.
I mean, to be honest, it's still probably gonna keep the bunny part, so it's not like you're misnaming them, you know?
Yeah, but you know they like being called Kai, so I've been trying.
I'm gonna keep calling
Bonnie
them Kai.
excused me from it because I've known them for 6 years, but also I feel like I should.
Yeah.
I
I'll
did
be
it
right back.
again.
I gotta listen to this part, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And for winter sitting, like, it's okay if you take too long, that's fine. But, you know, just communication is important too. Because, like, I had to commission this artist like a few years ago, and they kept me hanging for a commission, like, for over a year. And because I trusted them, you know, I was like, okay, they're probably just, you know, busy. And then whenever I talked to them about it, they were like, oh, yeah, I actually stopped working on your commission to go do other commissions and stuff, you know. It's like, you know, just tell me if you're doing that, or I'm gonna, like, you know, ask, like, okay, can I have my money back so I can go and get somebody else to do it, or, like, what? But, like, you know, again, obviously not trying to be mean or talk shit. It's just me fucking, like, I've been working for, like, months to get this VTubing shit done, like, trying to find somebody to do it. I haven't gone on Twitter because I didn't think I had a big enough following to ask for that, or even for stream overlays. But Davis is like, well, now you're at this point where you probably should, and also you have a big enough following to do that. So I was like, okay, I guess I should. But you know, it's just, you know, oh gosh, okay. It was just a bit disheartening, especially because I don't really have any luck with commissioning people. Like, it usually kind of turns out that way. Granted, I usually only have a few experiences to check that off of, but, like, you know, if it happens a large amount of times, you know, you're just gonna start assuming things. And about the, yeah, because I saw someone mentioning Pig Patch being from New Zealand. That's where the voice actor Rev is from, so that's why it was just a funny, like, little thing about that. I had tried to organize my inventory, but it is going to fail because I have so much bullshit to put away. Shulker boxes. Let's see, what else should we talk about, chat? Because there's a lot to talk about. I know there's a big stream delay. I'm sorry. I'll change it directly after the stream, so, like, Thursday will be better. Because it annoys me as much as you guys. I just keep forgetting to change it. Oopsies, there we go. So sorry about the quiet, because I, again, haven't heard much yet. Let's see what else I can talk about till, like, the stream catches up or whatever. Let's see, does Bonnie want to join the chat too? Or Kai, you want to join? Please. Oops, not here. God, paths are hard. I don't like making paths. This was a trip for me. The weirdest thing I've seen, I I've seen a lot of weird shit. I've actually traveled different countries and stuff, and things that are weird for me are probably normal there. But I remember when I was on a Disney cruise at one point, right outside the ship there was like a truck, like a moving truck or something, like, you know, a semi truck passing by, and the trailer part attached to it literally said ass transport. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing, but there was no livestock on it, so it just confused me. Let me just call this. Gonna stop bringing there. Stop bringing there. And, hello. I'm also thinking of more stories to talk about, because I've, you know.
I'm still thinking about last night.
Oh yeah, should I tell everybody? Okay, so last night,
They
probably won't ever see this. Hi. So last night, you know, we were all chatting, and I guess, you know, I was talking about my family, because in my friend group I'm the token white person. Everyone else is, you know, like a person of color. So, like, you know, I just thought it was funny to be like, you know, in my family, you know, we do this and this and whatever the fuck, you know, to be funny. And I also mentioned, like, oh yeah, well, you know, because I thought I told Bunny or Davis about this, or sorry, I keep fucking everything up.
You're trying. I told
really
you.
trying.
I told you. You can. I told you yesterday. You're trying. That's all I ask. So you get the pass, and that's hard. On top of that, it's just both usernames. That's why I wanted to say to test out for the week if like people can do it.
You still have Bunny in the name, so I'm gonna keep calling you Bunny.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. So
I don't have to call it that anymore because
you're trying. That's all I can ask.
Okay.
To be fair, I do not know a single person that calls you Mystery, like, whatsoever.
OG, my first friend group used to call me just Mystery. Some of them still do, and I still try to correct them on that, and it just makes me want to cry because I told them, don't call me that, please. But like, what's wrong? And I'm like,
dead bitches.
About that,
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, continue your story.
Well, I was like, last night I was like, yeah, well, and I mentioned that, like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, my Russian cousin, and like, everyone was like, what? Wait, no, back the fuck up. You can't just kind of say that and then just move on, like that's a normal thing to say. I'm like, have I not mentioned my Russian cousin to you before? And they're like, no, in our fucking entire friendship, Cat, Bunny was like, I've never heard you talk about your fucking Russian cousin. Who the fuck is this? I'm like, oh. And then Dave was like, in my entire relationship with you, I've never heard of this fucking person. So what? I'm like, oh, okay. So then I went on to explain that, yes, I do have a Russian cousin. My aunt adopted a Russian girl. And she's my cousin now. And that was basically the story of me. I'm like, well, she's got issues. She, ran away from home. And then Bunny's like, wait, that's the cousin that ran away from home? Because I remember I told Bunny, like, this was during my friendship with Bunny, like, hey, one of my cousins ran away from home. And they're like, that's the same cousin? I'm like, yeah, that's my fucking cousin.
It's a very shocking revelation, if you ask me, because, you know, I've known Kat for 6 years of my life. We have seen Helen back. Davis is her boyfriend. He has heard all the
I've heard a lot of stuff in her family.
A lot of shit. So it became this thing where both of us were, like, dumbfounded at the fact that we're like, you have a Russian cousin?
Yeah, like, can you blame me? Like...
I can't, because she just goes...
anyone?
Like, she's just like, yeah, you know, my aunt went to Russia. We're like, what the fuck? Hold on, what?
If it makes you feel any better, I also went to Russia at some point, just to watch, to watch a performance. It doesn't feel weird to me that I have a cousin from Russia. It was so exciting at the time, but, like...
Yes, but it's just, like, out of left field.
Like, I just didn't think, like, it was the same cousin, because I remember you mentioned the whole, like, yeah, my cousins ran away, so my parents kind of worried. I'm not to
They
focus
weren't
on it.
worried. This is like the fucking like third or fourth time when she had ran away at that point because she went through some shit back in Russia and was like coping, and while my aunt was trying to help her cope, she wasn't really receptive to that. So my aunt was like, I just gotta let her hit rock bottom and then she can figure her shit out from there. Because I didn't mention, she also like brought these guys home, and while nobody else was home, like my aunt and my other cousins and my uncle were out traveling, she would bring random people that she met back home.
It was an interesting situation,
that they had never met and that could probably steal if they wanted to.
I think it was just wild to learn about just like everything else after that. I just know that I got hyper fixated for, you have a Russian cousin?
Yeah. That was kind of funny though. I was like, I didn't know it was that fucking surprising to people. I mean, I didn't really, because, my dad's side of the family is, very, they worked really hard for what they got. And then my mom's side is kind of like, not to rip on my mom, just, they're fucking, like,
different lifestyle.
Midwest, like, like, fucking, different lifestyle. And then, like, so I have the different lifestyles for different parts of, that tree, I guess. I don't know if it makes any sense. I see how, like, how different it is. That's what I'll say. And it's interesting to me. It's quiet
This is where
now.
we are. This is where we are. Because I'm still trying to process how the fuck we went this whole time to never learning about said cousin until yesterday.
Because I didn't think it was important. She, again,
I mean, it's not that
neither. She's not. I don't talk to her that much. I haven't actually spoken to her since I was like young.
Yeah, no, and it makes sense. It really does. It's just that it was just something where it's just like, you said it so casually after us never hearing about it, so it's just like.
Because I figure after all these years of friendship, I would have at least told you or like
or mention it once
but
or
then
something.
You're like, no, you've never said this before ever. What the fuck? And I'm like, oh, well, that's concerning. I've never said it. Yeah, I would understand why you'd be confused.
Yeah.
It was confusing for me, sweetie.
I think it was just
confusing
like
in general.
Like David said, couple chapters.
David said this. It's the filler arc we all didn't know existed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of arcs, because I'll be honest, there's like, my dad's side of the family is like, they, my grandma will buy them like tickets to go hang out at her house, like, like plane tickets and stuff. Like, that's the kind of level there. My mom's side of the family is like, hey, please, we want to go on a trip. Pay. But that's kind of both of my sides, because because they'll be like, hey, grandma, I want to go visit you, and she'll like, all right, I'll buy you the tickets, and they're like, great, and they just go down there because she has a pool, like, or like something, I don't know, or just hang out with her. I'm not gonna like assume, but like,
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that I haven't mentioned it at all.
I think it's hilarious. I think the conversation that started yesterday was enough for me to be like, what the fuck? It's not bad, like, it was just something where, like,
didn't expect
it really, yeah, it was really something where, like,
my family has a lot of lore, I will say, because everybody has, like, like, the way my family is, like, it was my cousin who visited recently, Matthew, he fucking was one of the first people in our family to not give a shit about, well, not really, okay, I don't know how to word it other than he's following his dreams, and so everybody compares me and him because I want to do voice acting and YouTubing, so and like and streaming. He wants to do sports broadcasting. So
something different from the
we're
norm,
still doing
family
like,
norm.
Yeah, it's not like, because the norm is like, I want to, like, my cousin will get into like finances, like a few of them have gone into finances, one has gone into video games, another one is like a personal trainer, like, that's kind of how it's like,
And
And Claire, if you're interested, we can work something out for P&G thingy. I trust you. But continuing on, I'm sorry. Just I saw that, I want to point it out. But also, oopsies, I fucked that up. But like, on my mom's side, it's like I've only met my mom's like sister and like, you know, that whole family. Like they're like, oh, I'll do like a few years of like, you know, associates. I'm the first one in my mom's side of like the first woman to like finish like college.
You're going to be finishing college.
Yeah, my mom had to stop because she had to, you know, she was financing her own way and was like couldn't at a point anymore. And that's why she's really excited over it. So, you know, I'm happy to be. It's kind of a fucking honor at that point because I was like going through it like I didn't give a shit, and my dad was like, "Hey, you should really give a shit because like your mom is really excited." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I will take it very seriously." That's why whenever she's like, "Oh my god, you're on the dean's list," or "Oh my god, you like did this so great," I'm like, "Oh."
Kat's
cool.
a good person. Kat's a good student.
I try my. I have a lot of trauma with school. I feel like we all can agree that like your parent coming into your room being like, "Why the fuck did you get a fucking F in gym class?" kind of thing is like terrifying.
It's just your parents walking in asking you about your grades in general is just terrifying.
Oh, my dad being on my ass about like, "Did you turn this in?" And I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Well, it's not in, so what did you do wrong?" I'm like, "Sir, that's not on me. That is on the goddamn school at that point, because I've turned it in."
Oh god, when your fucking teacher hasn't like put in the grades for the set assignment and your parents ask like, "How come that's still a 0?" And I'm like, "They haven't put it in."
Or my dad like working his ass off to like, you know, do the science fair project because, you know, I need to get a good grade on that. I'm like, "But Dad, it's just egg floating."
It's just what? Egg floating?
You know, like how.
Oh wait, you did the little salt and like density egg.
Yeah.
You did. Oh my god, I did that for extra credit.
I wanted to do a volcano, but like my dad's, you know, because I saw that in like, you know, TV shows and stuff. My dad goes, "No, literally everybody's gonna be doing that. This will be different. You want to know how many people did a volcano? Fucking 5." Like, or like at least like over like a big number. You want to know how many did the fucking egg density thing? If like half the class. Okay, so here's the 3 parts. The 3 parts are volcano, potato stuff, like, or with plants. Like, oh, I fucking watered my plant with like soda or like whatever the fuck. And then there's the egg density thing. There was so much egg density thing. So it wasn't really unique at all.
No, I did that project in middle school and I did it for extra credit because somehow both me and my friend were failing 6th grade science. I don't know how I was failing it, and I just didn't question why I had an F. I just questioned how did it happen, right? So I just didn't argue with the grades. Turns out the motherfucker didn't put in the grades. Anyway, so I paired up with my friend at the time named Lauren. We were besties, so I thought, up until that project, in which I kept asking her, "Hey, when can you come over? Hey, when can you do this for the project? Hey, when can you do that for the project? Like, hey, my parents got a phone so we can keep in calls and stuff like that, so I can work on it. Since I'm doing the experiment, I need you here with me so we can take pictures. Blah blah blah." I depended heavily on Lauren because it was supposed to be 50-50. The original game plan was that you know, I do the art for the poster board and she was gonna do the written stuff. She tells me that her family's like, "Oh yeah, I can't do that. Do you think you can handle it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can give a draft. Do you think you mind proofreading it?" She's like, "Yeah, of course." Never fucking does. And so I start panicking. I'm like, "Hey, hey, what happened? When am I coming over for the experiment?" And she just goes, "Actually, my mom says you can't come over. But can I go over to your place?" I asked her why. She's like, "Oh, we're renovating the house. We're renovating it. Like, you know, you're like, so my mom doesn't want guests over." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can come over."
I'm doing a project, man.
Yeah. I tried telling her, like, "Did you tell your mom, like, you signed up for this about your grade?" She's like, "Yeah, I told my mom. She just, you know, she doesn't want guests over." And I'm like, "Okay,
So
well,
bullshit.
when can you come over?" I can come over like the 27th. And I'm just like, what? You know, we have to finish this the next day, and the poster's not done at all. And we have to do the research and the picture, and we have to do this experiment like 3 times to confirm that our theories are correct. We don't even have a hypothesis other than what I wrote. And they go like, no, be fine. I'll come the day, like, I'll come the day of. You'll be fine.
Did you, like, cover your ass and take, like, screenshots of what she was saying?
Here's the thing. The day of the project came, and we were supposed to, like, and we were allowed to, like, give, like, one final, like, clear up, right? We took that final, like, we have 30 minutes to, like, put everything together, right? Because some people need that extra 30 minutes. So I took that time. I brought in the poster board. I brought in the pictures, everything, right? I printed it out. Like, I did everything. And she shows up with 2 pieces of binder paper. 2 yellow pieces of binder paper. Mind you. And fucking goes. And I look at her, I'm like, Lauren, what's this? And she goes like, oh, it's the hypothesis. And I'm like, what do you mean? I typed it out. And she goes like, oh. And I'm like, just give me the glue gun, just give me the glue gun. And I'm like frantically, I'm like getting ready to cry. I'm like at the verge of tears. And my teacher comes in, and then like, he's like, all right, time's up. And I'm like sweating. I felt like Master Chef, my guys, during that whole thing. Cause I'm like, like just hands off the project. I'm like, fuck! And so he's just like, okay, and you guys have to leave the room, I have to judge it. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and Lauren then tells me, oh, by the way, here are the pictures you wanted. I'm like, what?
Dumbass bitch. What are you talking about? Did you
what
not
pictures?
Put on the board?
Why do you have the picture of, like, the before the experiment? Our control. She's like, oh, you wanted me to glue it on there?
Are you stupid?
Yes? What the fuck? Well, why do you have it? I told you to glue it on when I was frantically gluing everything together. And she just goes like, oh.
Partner.
Like, oh, well, I didn't know because you didn't tell me. And I'm like, I thought it was kind of obvious, Lauren.
Does
just
Lauren
say.
not think anything? Okay, is Lauren that friend in the group project who literally is apparently incapable of doing anything unless you have to tell them that, and even then you have to monitor what they're doing?
See, that's what I thought. Until they got paired up with a different person.
They were wanting you to carry them.
Yeah. So, because at the time, like, similar how you're the token white friend, I was the token Latina friend in the friend group. So, what ended up happening is that we got a horrible grade. We got a D+. I've never had a D+ ever in my life.
Did you tell the teacher that, you were fucked
over? Literally showed him all the messages. I showed him, like, all the text messages. I showed him, like, all of it. And Lauren's mom did not like that at all.
Well, yeah, because Lauren's mom is
and she got mad at me.
What a fucking
I love getting yelled at by other parents, by the way. Can I just say, I'm gonna interrupt your story real quick and be like,
yeah.
I was once yelled at by my ex-best friend's mom because my ex-best friend was bullying somebody, and somebody I was making friends with. Like, you can't be friends with her. So I was like, hey, can you fuck off? And I mean, like, obviously in, like, middle school terms, because I didn't say that. I was also in a Catholic school. And her mom came running over to me and got in my face screaming. And as she started doing that, my dad pulled up. And my dad, you have never seen my dad angry, Davis.
I know I haven't.
I've never seen my dad as angry since. Because he got in the middle and started screaming in her face, don't ever get in my fucking child's face ever again. You are not her parent. You need to watch your kid. Do you understand me? And was, like, really going off. And I was like, oh, shit. Fuck me.
Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, boy. Because I was already crying because I had a fucking strange adult in my face screaming at me, even though their kid is fucked. They were crazy enough to come over to my house, and my mom had to sit with them while I was there. And they started yelling at me and my mom. And... like, I asked my mom later down the line, like, why did you let them in? Why did you let them come in? And my mom went, Kat, I never asked them to come over. They just came over to yell at us. I thought they were gonna kill us if I didn't let them in. so I let them in. They're crazy. I just let them say what they want. I let you apologize, even though you didn't need to, and then they fucked off, and we don't have to worry about them ever again, okay? Because I was genuinely under the threat and the belief that they were gonna come in and murder us if we didn't hear them out or, you know, play their game. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom. Why the fuck are people crazy?
I don't know. I just know that Lauren's mom yelled at me. And, listen, my mom at the time, didn't speak English as well as she does now.
But she saw you getting yelled at?
She heard that Lauren's mom yelled at me. Cause one of the things was that, you know, there was never a problem, because I saw Lauren as my best friend. As you can tell after this incident, we're no longer friends. She's a backstabbing bitch. Anyways, she, you know, her mom, proceeded to yell a lot of things, in which I come home, you know, crying my eyes out, because, you know, I tell my mom, hey, this is what happened, and, you know, my mom was really, really mad that I got a D. She was wondering, because she yelled at me first, and then I said, you know, as I'm crying, I already got yelled at by Lauren's mom, you don't have to yell me twice. And then she stops yelling, goes, what? Like, what do you mean you got yelled at? Mom already got a D. I know I did a bad thing. And then I told the teacher that Lauren didn't do any of the work. I'm sorry. And she's like, no. Who yelled at you? Lauren's mom. Why? Because I told the teacher that she didn't do any of the work. And which my mom went quiet. And I knew what was to come. And I just heard her dial my middle school office.
Who did she yell at you in front of the teacher or anything?
She asked to talk to the principal about the incident, and which the principal got involved to talk about it.
So you so what I have it right is you talked to the principal with her mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they didn't call your mom.
So
they are fucked. They are so fucked.
So
oh my god,
my mom
dude
gave the wrath of 1,000 suns.
Oh, I feel the Latina rage.
And you know, and then my mom calls my dad. And here's the thing: my dad's restaurant. The superintendent goes to that restaurant, and is really close friends with my dad.
You call up the superintendent and go, "Hey, can you just fuck up
your..." My dad asked, what do we do in this case? And the superintendent was like, yeah, no. In which the grade got changed to a C-. Lauren got the D+.
Lauren got the D. Sorry.
She deserves it.
No, she doesn't.
The D-.
I get a D-, but like the regular. Yeah, oh, okay.
I found that out the hard way. I was like, oh, well,
yeah, continue.
Good to know. So it was this thing where in high school I became known as, like, you know, because how middle schoolers are. And again, I'm the token Latina of the friend group. And unfortunately, there are only 5 other Latino, like, fucking families there. My middle school nickname got altered from, Sneezy.
Yeah, you are Sneezy.
Alright, yeah.
To, fucking farm worker.
Gee, what?
Because of the whole incident. Because apparently, because, you know, just like farm workers, I put my heart and soul out on a project, only to get no credit for it.
That feels a little bit...
It's not a little bit, it's everything racist.
Okay, I didn't want to, like, assume that it was a... But, because I don't... Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to be like the white person who's like, you can't say that when it's not that... Like, but I kind of had the vibe that that's not okay.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay at all. And I didn't want to, like, say, hey, that's fucked up by being, you know...
As a brown man, myself.
As a brown... Yeah, so it became this thing where I'm just like, well, time to, hide and never speak again. So... Yeah, after that, Lauren and I were friends for another month.
Wow, you really were forgiving.
Yeah, I really was. And then she got paired up to do a science project with Janine, and I warned Janine about what happened to me, but Janine already knew because the whole school already knew how the catastrophe that befell upon me. In which Lauren did the work 50-50 with Janine, and I just sat there like, so why did I have to do all the work in the project? You could, what? Because they did the same experiment. And got an A+. And I just sat there, like, well, I'm just gonna be a music kid. And I just became friends with my friend Michaela.
A band kid?
I really did. I would practice at lunch.
Okay, so the band kids or did your school have the sex-driven band kids or sex-driven theater kids?
Theater kids.
Okay.
Band kids were too much of an introvert. The theater kids, on the other hand, that's a whole. Fucking theater kids were a whole different story, especially if they're involved in musicals.
Theater kids are a whole different breed. I did do theater. I did one play, and they're always really nice, but like.
They're interesting.
They're interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a theater kid, and he would tell me, like, never talk to him before a performance or a monologue, and I'm like, okay.
Don't talk to them during that moment.
I'm like, okay, I am like, okay, I will avoid you that day. He just goes, just don't talk to me, don't say anything to me that day, just leave me alone. I was like, did I hurt you? He's like, no, I just need to focus. I'm like, you doing okay? Like, do we need to talk? No, you just don't understand. This is important. This is my life's work on the line.
No, it's not. Is that an exaggeration by you, Bunny, or?
No, literally, that's what he told me, and I just, like, didn't know it. I'm, like, thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, so it's, like, concert
I couldn't let you continue that without going, are you kidding me? But, like, I don't know. But we get the point.
No.
But,
yeah. So it was just, yeah, my middle school's fucked.
How did we get to this point in the conversation?
It transformed on its
It
own.
just went really deep, man. It was just this thing where, like, I don't know, just remembering group projects and Lauren was just like, you guys unlocked a memory that I fucking forgot. And I'm like, oh, fucking Lauren. Just... I don't know,
Do you want to hear something really cringy I did when I was, like, in middle school?
God fucking.
So no, then?
Yeah, sure. I want to yell at Brian.
Oh, I get that.
Well, it's totally understandable. What happened? What happened, Kai?
So basically, after this huge, like, incident at my Catholic school in which it was found out I was trying to, like, end my life because I'd sucked. I was getting bullied really bad and nobody cared. The principal was kind of even joining in on it, too. That fucking bitch. That pig-obsessed bitch. She loved pigs. She fucking, like, loved pigs. She would take piggy banks. She would decorate her entire office with pigs. It was very unnerving. And I was like, hey, parents, I'm going to, like, die if you continue to send me to this fucking school. And I started getting physically sick. My mom's like, yeah, we should move you out. I'm not gonna care what your dad says. I'm moving you out of the school. I'm like, okay. So then I had to go to this really shitty school that's kind of near my house, but it's kind of a little bit further away. You've never seen it, Davis, I don't think, because it's actually terrible. It is.
I don't. Maybe I probably
literally. Like my suburb area is really nice, but they're not even that far away. Next to the King Supers, you know about, Davis, is ghetto. That's not me being mean. It is just a very bad area.
Just call it like it is.
Yeah, and.
Really, sweetie.
It's a nice school because there's like a robotics class and there's like I loved robotics. Robotics was so fun. I loved all these classes. But the school was like a fucking like 6th grade to high school. You should never put those together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I literally got slapped at that school because I was doing cringy like 6th grader shit, and I got slapped and I got in trouble for it. That's kind of the thing we're talking about here. But there was this it was okay. I won't say it was like a really bad area, but like it was just there was a lot of weird shit happening. There was a lot of violent people there, but the school was beautiful. Like there was like in the lunchroom was a store, like a student store, and if you have enough like of the school money, you can buy shit. And this one kid who I was friends with, I don't remember his name. I don't remember any of these kids' names because it was just like a few. It was like he was like the backpack kid of the school. He would just carry his backpack everywhere.
Yeah, I did the same.
But like, and he had like, but his backpack was bulking, and he had the most amount of these fucking like school bucks or whatever the fuck. And he was like, hey, I can buy you whatever you want. What do you want? And I was like, I don't know. And fucking one day, they were selling this goddamn, I'm not shitting you, a goddamn clown doll at the fucking student store. And I told him that thing freaked me the fuck out. And he bought it for me. Like a dickhead. And I just shoved it in my closet. But,
Shit.
okay, so I was also friends with this guy. Okay, so there's this girl, and the backpack kid, this other guy. I think his name was something with a D, like something.
Call him Derek for now.
Derek, and I thought he was cute, so I was like, "Hey, dude, you want to know what'd be funny?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "It'd be funny if we pranked the entire school by saying we're dating." He's like, "Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Let's do it." So we just pretended we were dating, but I just really wanted to.
Baby, am I not enough for you?
That was when I was in 6th grade. Don't even start that shit.
That is middle school, Davis. Stop. You are not
Don't
allowed
make it about
to be
you,
horny.
okay? That was my
During middle
trauma.
school, you're not allowed to be horny in middle school.
Dude,
that's
school
just gonna
was
end in a heart
Where do you
break.
think a lot of people discover their sexuality, Bunny? Shut your
That
mouth.
school-
Exactly.
Okay, if it makes you
Exactly.
feel any better, he was also. That's when I found my type, brown. So
So this has
Hi.
always been a thing.
yeah.
I'm the brown man in your life.
But that school was crazy because there was like a nice baseball, like it was like a big baseball field and all this shit. They had like this one like day where they're like, oh, we're talking. I found my favorite book of all time like in that school because I like the teachers usually, and the teacher for English like liked me, and I didn't really talk to a lot of people because I was bullied a lot, so I just then I was at that school. I didn't know anybody, so I just kind of showed up. That place is a blur, honestly. But this one teacher who was very nice to me was like, hey, I'm like, oh, can I like book recommendations? They were like really nice, but there were so many chaotic students that it just really my mom was like, I don't want you at this fucking school because I'm terrified you're gonna like die or something, because like the fucking like I was in the principal's office one day just because I had to like drop off shit, and I heard them like talking about, oh, this one kid is brought a knife on campus, and this other kid is like trying to sell drugs out of his locker. I'm like, where am I? I went from Catholic school to the fucking Alcatraz. Where am I?
I'm gonna get like the fucking hell.
I went from church to Alcatraz.
Also, Kat, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to interrupt you. By any chance, you got the screenshots to Courts to home?
No.
They're on screen. No.
Alright, well, I'll take a happy screenshot really fast.
Where the fuck did you go?
I went swimming and I got distracted by an axolotl now,
Are
and
you kidding me?
let's just say that your girl's now in a spruce forest somewhere in bumfuck middle of nowhere.
Of course you are.
I'm being serious. I am Lee. I'm over that. I don't know how I got here. I'm lost. I became lost and I don't remember because I got so distracted in my story with Lauren. Help.
I'm lost.
I did find a sea temple. I was trying to raid and do it, but I was trying to defeat guardians and
You should bring us
didn't
along
go well.
because we have nethers. We have nether fucking what is this called? Nether.
See, I was
armor.
going to. That's where my tragedy started because I was trying to go back home and then I realized, oh, I went the wrong way, and I'm like, oh well, this doesn't look like home.
This isn't the chump bucket.
This isn't a chump. That fucking Corina meme. This isn't a chump bucket.
I fucking love the memes that have come out of that.
I love that it came out after recording super late at night, and it's just a riot. Oh, I found it again. All right.
I remember making that fucking thing, and it was hilarious. Really.
I really want to look up where my bullies are now. Except I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is a nice fucking
for a
stream
fact,
story.
probably not
No.
anyone good, Kat.
Okay, so the funny thing is, I think there's a little bit of trauma in my fact that I like brown boys. Want to know why?
Why?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there was this guy when I was in my Catholic school. I was in 4th grade when I transferred over to the Catholic school, and this guy, who also had a bowl haircut, he's just very angry all the time. He went out
Wow,
of
it's
his
just
way.
me.
He went out of his way to like fucking bully me, like for no reason. And even the teachers saw that he was full of shit. Like he would like drop to the ground and then start like crying that I kicked him in the dick. And I went all the way across the room, and the teacher would be like, "No, she didn't. Get the fuck back up and get back in your seat." And they're very far ahead in their curriculum when I'm where I was at, so I was very behind, and I had to so I didn't need this little shit like kicking me or like trying to like pull my hair or something. And my mom's like, "Oh, it's because he likes you." I'm
No.
like, okay. Well, his home life was pretty fucked up because his this is fact canon here. His older brother was in a gang, and had like a gun in the house. So, 5th grade, he wasn't in my class, but at recess he would really like go out of his way to be horrible to me. So, one day while I'm in class, we were reading a fucking book on my teacher. I get called out. It's like, "Hey, can I to the principal's office, please?" And everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And the teacher just gives me a look like she knows what's going on and kind of looks kind of pissed at me. And I'm like, okay. And I've never been in trouble at that point at all, ever. I was a good student, so I was terrified. And I get to the office, and then the front ladies are like, "Oh, just go on in to the vice principal's office." I'm like, okay. So I go in. I don't only see the vice principal, I don't only see the principal and my parents, but I see 2 police officers.
Fucking what?
And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead and take a seat." I'm like, at this point in my life, I was playing Club Penguin, and I was like, did I do something bad on Club Penguin? This was the first thought that came to my mind. Did I look up something? Did I do something bad on Club Penguin? I don't think I did. I just played the pizza party game. What is going on? So I sit down, like, am I in trouble? And they're like, no, you're not in trouble. And then they tell me that this boy, had told a friend that he was going to bring in the gun his brother has and at recess kill me and kill my teacher. And we're in 5th grade. He literally was talking about the plan that he would run off and then run back home and pretend he wasn't there, all this other shit. And then as soon as I hear that, I just start crying because I was like, what? So my mom picks me up and holds me, and I'm just sobbing, and the school's they're like, did he say anything? And before that point, he did make some very weird threats that he would bring a knife in to stab me and all these other shit. So I kind of brought all that up, and then they're like, okay, because we're gonna this is very serious, so we will be he won't bother you again. He'll be going to he's been arrested. I'm like, holy shit. I'm in 5th grade. I really don't need this. So
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, okay. So they're like, okay. They're like, my mom's like, do you want to go home? I'm like, I'm literally covered in tears, and I'm like, yes, I want to go home. So she's like, all right, go pick up your stuff and do not tell anybody what happened. And I'm like, okay. So I'm crying, and I can't tell anybody why I'm crying. So I go back to my classroom, and a couple of my friends at the time were like, oh my god, are you okay? What's wrong? I'm like, I can't talk about it. And I grab my shit, and I give the note to my teacher, and the teacher, as she's grabbing the note, goes, did you know? And I go, what? She goes, did you know? And she looked really pissed at me. I'm like, no, I didn't know. Like, if I knew someone was gonna fucking kill me, would I be like, all right, let me just go and die then? Like, I'm in 5th grade. I want to play Club Penguin and Cooking Mama. I don't want to do any of this.
I didn't ask for this, guys.
So I go back home, and, I cry, and, like, the officer comes over later. It's like, yeah, he's, we got him. He's all good. You're good. And they watch my house for, like, a couple weeks afterwards, just in case. And then I think that's the end of that. Until when I'm in high school, like a freshman, or I might have been in 8th grade. I can't remember. But there's a dollar store near my house that my brother wanted to go to. And my mom brought us, because we were like, all right, we're going to just stop here real quick. Also, like, actually, we weren't going to the dollar store. We were going to the Starbucks next to the dollar store. And my brother was like, oh, we should go there. We should go to the dollar store, like, later. Because we liked going to get the cool, like, those balls that were, like, attached to, like, the cuff, and it would be on a string, and you could throw the ball, and it would come back to you. You know what I'm talking about? We loved that shit. I still love that shit. That's so fun. And, as we were getting out of the car, like, we noticed, like, I noticed somebody glaring at, like, at my family. Like, a woman and a young, like, a really young kid with her. And she was just glaring at my mom and I and my brother. And I was like, who the fuck is that? My mom just ushered us inside the Starbucks. And I'm like, okay. So then as we, like, the lady's going to the dollar store, she comes out, we come out at the same time, sort of, like, the woman's already out. She has, like, groceries from the dollar store. Not that I'm judging. And, as my brother's trying to get in the car, she ramps up her thing and tries to hit my brother with her car. And I'm like, what the fuck? And John's freaking out. My mom's like, freaking out. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And my mom goes, that's that boy's mom. I'm like, oh, that makes so much fucking sense where he got it from now. Holy shit. You're just gonna hit my brother who had literally nothing to do with any of that shit? Like, you could have aimed for me, but you went for my brother and almost hit my mom's car. What the fuck?
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, while you were telling that story, I had to go because my mom told me some very incriminating evidence. So I was wondering why Cookie was drinking a lot of water and food than normal. So recent revelation with Gus.
Hold on
Apparently.
Sorry. John,
Yeah,
I'm streaming
okay.
right now. It's okay. You need anything? Okay. Okay, you too, buddy. Sorry, my brother was just,
It's
anyway,
okay.
continue your thing. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
So that's okay. My mom sent me a video. Turns out Gus has been taking food and water from Cookie.
You're
How
fucking...
come that makes sense?
My mom just considered
Your fucking bunny's been bullying your dog. It's understandable considering the whole, like, Cookie no incident.
I think Gus really did grow a spine recently.
He's like, how you like this, bitch?
Because my mom, I didn't believe it until, like, because my mom's just like, she just came into my room while you were telling your story, and I was like, Mom, I'm, like, helping, like, my friend last year, and she's like, just give me a minute, I just want a minute of your time. I was like, don't say they sound like a car insurance company, but continue. And she just goes, when was the last time you saw Gus? I was like, I don't know, like, earlier this morning, just like, why? Have you checked if he's been eating regularly? And I'm like, yeah, he eats like normal, like a normal rabbit should. Why? She's like, what about drinking water? I'm like, he still has water in his bowl. He just hasn't, like, and she just goes, I think you want to see this. And she sends me the video, and it's fucking Gus drinking Cookie's water from her water bowl.
Is Cookie watching? Does Cookie see this and just let it happen?
Yeah, I asked my mom, like, where's Cookie? And she just, like, goes, she told me she's, like, near the table. She's nowhere near this. But she's seeing it, and I'm like, oh my god. And then she tells me, He also took a couple bites of her food. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, is my rabbit gonna be a carnivore and omnivore at this point? Who
I
fucking
think
knows?
bunnies just eat whatever, honestly. If they need
can't
to.
eat meat, I found out, and I was like, oh, well,
They
that's...
can eat meat, yeah.
I was like,
Not no.
well...
Have you seen that video of that deer, and that, like, injured bird, and then you think it's gonna be, like, this cute moment, like, between this deer, like, nuzzling this bird, but then the fucking deer just starts eating the bird?
What?
Was that just me who saw that video? Because it traumatized me.
What the fuck?
I just assume everybody saw that video, I guess, then.
No, I've seen a video of a heron eating a baby bunny because it picked it up and I thought it was gonna be.
I saw that video of a fucking, like, seal. I think it was a seal. I don't remember what it was. Grabbing a hold of a fucking seagull because it was trying to grab its food and then just ripping its fucking head off. That was on TikTok.
Fucking TikTok, man. Oh my god, I found horses. I'm more lost than I should be.
Hey, Bunny, have you looked at your TikTok, by the way?
Which ones? Who's?
The one I sent you.
Mine's?
Yes.
No, I haven't checked TikTok this morning. I usually check it at the very cusp hours at night.
Yeah, I want to hear your reaction, actually.
Do you want me to play it right now?
Yeah.
Is it incriminating to the point
It's
that
not
you might...
incriminating. You're just gonna be pissed
Okay.
off.
Alright, give me a minute. I somehow ended up in the middle of nowhere with around horses. I'm more lost than I should be.
Everyone's telling me to stop. Stop! Stop! Stop the
I love
show!
this kind of
Stop it!
Stop it
I'm
now.
sorry. But apparently, by the way, deers are just like opportunistic, like, carnivores. Like, they will eat they'll eat a bird if they have the opportunity to do that.
The more
Nature does
you
not
know.
care.
I've
Nature
been on
does
the
not care.
weird side of TikTok recently. I was like on TikTok, there was like this like guy sneaking. I thought it was a guy like walking up to like a sleeping like deer. Like the deer was like on the like laying down, like it's like legs tucked underneath it and like its head back, like it's sleeping. Like in Bambi. You know what I'm talking about? Like the fucking intro to Bambi.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
apparently the comments were full of like, that's a really beautiful final resting place. Apparently this dude found this deer laying like that, dead. I'm like, what the fuck where am I on TikTok? What's going on? What?
And I'm sitting here like somehow I got onto the whole Karen side. I'm on Karen talk for some reason.
What?
It's funny as fuck though.
Did you hear about that dude who like pretended his neighbors were Karens and then killed them? On TikTok, yeah, he was filming he was like driving his car really like fast in this neighborhood where kids are playing, and the neighbors were rightfully fucking pissed and were like, stop doing that shit. He recorded them and took all the context out, so all of TikTok was like, oh, these guys suck ass, and hyped this guy up because he wanted to become famous, and he would just start like intentionally endangering their families' lives to the point where he like gunned it for like the fucking boy, like their son. So then Karen and her husband and the sons come over and are like, stop posting about us on TikTok, stop doing this, stop doing that. And the dude pulled out a gun and started like, I think it was a gun or like a taser or something, or like even a knife, and like tased the dad and started stabbing him. And like killed him, and then ran away to Florida. Because of course you gotta go to Florida after that, I guess.
Why is it Florida? It's either
It's always Florida, and then like
it's always Florida. Okay. Also, I'm gonna play Dave's shit in loud volume. What? I'm scared. Should I be scared?
Is it something that can be played
You'll
on my
be
stream?
frustrated.
All right. I'll get my earbuds.
Is it something that can be played on stream, Davis?
I'll get my earbuds.
Yeah, it could be. It's something you could be playing on stream.
Is it actually? Because I don't want to
Is
fuck
there any
over
copyright
chat.
music or
It's
anything?
no, there's not
Okay.
copyrighted music.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there's for like 2 seconds, but like it's not that bad.
Okay.
All right. We'll see what it is.
When you're trying to leave the kitchen, you're under 5'3", and your parachute fails.
What the fuck?
What the fuck did it just say?
When you're trying to leave
What the fuck? When you're trying to leave the kitchen but you're under 5'3" and your parachute fails.
Oh, it's funny because you are a short bitch.
I'm 5'1", dog.
Look, yeah. What
You're
about
a legal midget.
I don't need a parachute. I just go for it. I just jump. If I slip and
it?
fall,
Also,
my
the
face.
most recent one. I can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
And that's yeah, I can imagine because it just stopped. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Wait, hold on. It's just this dude. That's what? Wait, hold on. What? Wait, he's just drawing hands like there's no tomorrow, no structure, no
Oh,
nothing.
that's a fucking artist thing.
It's an artist thing. Somebody was drawing hands without like making layout. He just started drawing it. No sketches, nothing.
There's
Straight to
nothing.
line art.
It's
Just hands.
It's just straight line art with pen, no remorse, no nothing. What the? No.
Just draw hands, bunny. It's not that hard.
Apparently.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I teach now. Give now.
Give what?
Give talent.
I'm sorry, is the 5-foot person trying to speak? I can't hear them.
I'm 5'1". I'm taller than Gamby by an inch.
But yeah, but Gamby is a child and can grow.
Yeah.
And we
I
have
think they're gonna be
Steel is
taller
the
than
same
you.
age. Can we talk about how Steel's the same age as Damien, but yet Damien is really short and Steel's like a Sasquatch?
Giant.
You don't stop growing until you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
You hit your second growth spurt when you're like in your 20s.
Do you really?
Yeah. You also get your boobs growing bigger when you're in your 20s.
I failed the genetic library.
It's your second. It's your second puberty, apparently. I guess I don't know. I saw it in a fucking article I was reading. Maybe it's
Yeah.
wrong. I don't fucking know. But you know, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I literally finished like the paths.
Well, do you wanna, I don't know, go on a mission? Help!
Do you still need help finding you?
I mean, I don't know where home is.
Where the what? Okay, where are you?
Alright, let me read you the chords. Negative 12,030.
Oh my god.
Bunny, you're not near home.
Yeah,
like,
you are really
whatsoever.
not near home.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Fucking
You want-
camp out there. I'll get my shit and we'll go. I'll go over there.
I'll get wood. I mean, on the bright side, if you come over with supplies, you know, just, we can go after the Guardian together and shit.
I kind of want Davis to be there to go after the Guardian because I will suck and die.
That
You'll
is
be
fair.
fine, sweetie.
What?
I tried doing it by myself, to be honest, and then I
You'll
kind of
be
failed
fine,
miserably.
sweetie.
I will
As
not
soon as
be
I couldn't
fine.
escape.
That's a lie.
I got cornered. Oh, hi, a pig.
Just send me the chords in
I'll
fucking
send-
DMs.
I'll take a screenshot.
And I got my sword. I'll get some arrows, and I'll just start heading over to you with food.
I got carrots, so like I can.
You're
I
not
can,
gonna manage.
Of course you
off
got
just
fucking carrots, you
carrots.
bunny.
Listen. Listen. Alright,
I had to say it. I had to say something.
It's okay. I've never lost myself this bad. Usually, like, I go for an adventure, I come back ASAP.
How's
We
the adventure
failed.
so far.
I don't know. Apparently now I have Minecraft achievements. Let's see. How far have I gotten? How far have I gotten? Not far enough. One thing for sure, I will try to get a trident. I've gotten it once from a drown, I remember. I got it in your server, Cat, so
Yes, you did.
the big pogger moments when people were trying to look for a trident, I just happened to kill a drown who had a trident.
Even Bo is like, ew, carrots.
Oh, it's like ew.
I'm gonna bring a lot of torches to light my way. Hey, Davis, remember when we were traveling and we found that fucking village? And then we accidentally started a raid there?
Yeah.
We should probably go back there.
Oh my god.
Go
Yeah, didn't
raid
we
their
actually
shit.
start a
Yeah.
raid at our village?
Yeah.
I remember that. Holy shit. It's called the Great Depression.
There's no depression, only rage.
I'm not mad. I'm just upset. It's called the Great Depression if, well, you happen to lose it. What the fuck? I found a fox. Ah! I've been bamboozled by a fox, and I'm not happy by that.
We're bamboozled by a lot of things.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, I'm moving slightly closer, Kat. I'm literally making a big platform with lights as a beacon for you.
Okay, did you give me the thingy? Okay,
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna have to save that and then open it. Because I have to have it over my chat so I can see it.
Oh, I was gonna say, if open it on your phone, remember?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, really?
No. Because then I have to keep looking down and it'll just sound weird. There we go. I don't need to see what I'm doing in the thing, so this will be fine. This will be a long stream, guys. I didn't mean it for it to be, but you know what? I can't leave Bunny out there alone.
No, you can. Yeah, I mean, you were
No.
like thinking, what else should you do?
I'm going this way.
We can leave this for an adventure for another time.
No, we're not, because I want to keep playing with you and like have you help me with the fucking wall. And I feel like this would be a good, thing. And then after the stream, I'm gonna order
Good
food.
bonding experience.
And then, it gives Davis more time to do his work.
Yeah.
Because I need to do more videos today and stuff.
Anna?
Have we heard anything from Damien?
No. Not yet. And now Kiddo is yeeted for a little bit.
Okay, I took a screenshot of my cords just to make sure. But I'm gonna just keep going this one way. I should have taken it like in front of the house, but I think I know. God, how long were you doing, like, walking, Bunny?
Throughout the
Hours.
whole story time, and then from there, I realized what with the crime I committed. I have not gotten myself this lost in so long.
This is a crime. Like you.
This really is. This is how you can tell I'm hyper distracted.
I didn't even bring a boat or anything, but I have a fast boot.
That's what I have too. The Depth Strider, and then dolphins too. I was swimming for hours, and then I also have an axolotl with me too. So I'm not completely alone. I have company.
It's in a bucket. It's in your inventory. You are alone. That's
It's
mean,
in a little.
but it's true.
You're not wrong. I just, I pulled a Damien.
Damien literally like ran. Remember that happened on the stream where Damien just started running in one direction and nobody chased after him.
We had to cage Damien.
Why would we?
We tried to, and then he ran away again. So we're like, okay, then die.
I leashed hit him. Oh my god, is that dolphin dead? Oh no, he's alive. He's just jumping. I got scared. I just saw dolphin just freeze, and I'm like, why did you freeze like that? Don't do that, please. You have so much to live for.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he fucking do.
Name it.
It can jump, it can swim.
Is that it?
Yeah, I got nothing really. I tried. Not enough, but I tried. Alright, let's see.
Ah, that's a creeper.
One thing for sure, I did find a book of Unbreaking. Unfortunately, it's Unbreaking 1.
Trash.
Useless.
And then a treasure map. Which I'm nowhere near. It's a great day to lose yourself.
Apparently so.
To the music, the more that you want it, instead of let it go.
Alright, let's see. Let me turn this wood. Alright, time to make a beacon.
You know that funny stream we had where it's like, oh, I'm crossing the oceans to find you, my guy? I literally am crossing the oceans to find you, my guy.
I'm crossing. I'm not over the fact that someone animated that.
That was so good.
Oh my god, I'm
crossing the coral biome reef thingy-majiggy to get to you. I didn't see how big it is, so I mean, this maybe will show me how big it is. There's a ravine here. It's a big, deep ravine with an axolotl. It's a nice little yellow one. How cute. Hello, little baby.
I got a pink one.
Oh, you're gonna keep getting grabbed. Stop playing over. I think that's brown. Could be brown.
Jesus,
I love how that cut out.
fuck?
That was so
What the
funny
fuck?
how that cut out.
What the fuck, bunny? Bunny?
Hey, look, I found more coral reef. That looks cool.
Phantoms scared the ever-living shit out of me.
We all heard you just.
I found another coral reef, and it's very pretty.
Oh my god. It's a great day for Twitch Prime, Claire said. Guys,
It is a good day for Twitch Prime.
it really is. Wanna know why? Because Twitch Prime is basically, you know, you can subscribe to
money.
Cat. It is free money. It supports a Cat. You don't have to, like, spend more money unless you wanna. And honestly, it's worth it. I mean, look how far Cat deserves the Twitch Primes and the Twitch subs. Why? Look how far she's going.
I'm really going
Look,
far for
Alex-
my friends here. You two, I could go far for if you know. I mean, not to say like you can only be my friend if you like support me financially. Just it'd be chill if you did.
You'll cross oceans to find you. Honestly, that is a Twitch. That is a cumbered streamer if I've heard one. Where the fuck did those fucking phantoms go? See, this is the type of content you will subscribe to. Quality content. Oh Jesus Christ, that is a nope.
Somebody asked earlier if I play Animal Crossing. I haven't played it in a while, but yes, I have the game on my Switch. I have Flurry. Flurry is my wife.
You still got Flurry?
I still love Flurry. Flurry is my fucking wife. Hello, Dolphin! Dolphin! Yeah! Here we go! Oh, I fucking roar off, damn it. Do the dolphins get a speed boost if they're near us?
Yeah, they do.
Maybe?
It's so that they can keep up with us, for the most
Oh,
part.
really?
Well, they didn't go in my direction.
Well, do you have Dip Strider 3?
The fucking
Yes.
what?
Do you have Dip Strider 3? Well,
Yes,
if you
I do.
Take if you take on the dolphin's grace thing, you move faster than the dolphin.
Oh. I don't know what to order today. It's for food. I'm hungry. I don't know what.
You could order my dick. What?
God
I'm
damn it,
close,
Davis.
Bunny. I'm on the same X coordinate.
You're close, cat. You're close, cat.
Can you, like, stop making everything I say sexual? I'm trying to find Bunny in Minecraft. I will turn around if you keep this shit up.
You're close, sweetie. You're close.
I will ban you.
Do it, bitch.
I will have to stop, and I can't.
Exactly. Pussy motherfucker.
Hey, I found an
Bruh.
underwater nether portal.
Might be if it's rated. It's probably because I was there earlier.
That's
in my
cool.
adventure. All right, I just want to light the top plank on fire, and if I can do that, then I think I win. All right, I think. All right. Fuck! I gotta reclimb up there and just place a fucking torch. All right. I will make a beacon for you, Cat. I will light your way. This is what's going to happen. It will light your way in the wee hours of night.
Is that a pillager outpost?
It could
Is
be.
it? Did I miss that?
I'm literally, like, looking at it right now.
Damn.
Well, if I find
Emerald.
you, we can go raid it.
Yeah. Also have a phantom membrane, so there's that.
Cool, we
I
can
wanted
use-
to...
What potions is that good for?
Didn't you say
Swell
it helps to fix your fucking
It fixes elytra, but you can also use it for make swell falling potions.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Fuck off, zombie. I'm trying to get my ass out of here, okay?
I gotta go pee.
Okay.
I'll be back. Cat,
Yeah?
I'm taking you with me.
No.
I'm taking your picture with me.
I'm... okay.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
I'm confused by it, but alright.
No, just accept your fate, I guess.
This is very pretty over here.
It's really, honestly, the land that I found is really gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's like swamp, there's like snow. There's like everything and more, and I'm just like, damn. Really far.
Oh, by the way,
Alright.
this isn't my server. This is Size World server. So I have no say whoever goes in this. It's just this is a nice mountain over here. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That looks
Alright,
cool.
let's see.
All right.
Manifesting the fuck right now. A safe passageway.
Are you still at the location that you sent me?
Yeah, I moved up a little bit so you
Okay.
can see it. Yeah, and you should see the beacon and stuff like that. Literally, I'm sitting on top of it. If more phantoms come in, I'll just jump into the water again. It's great, we're fine.
All is fine.
All is well. Because I genuinely use the ocean. I was like, literally, all I've been traveling is by water, to be honest. Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't want to order food. So I'm kind of lazy to cook, but at the same time, I also want to make myself food. So yeah, hopefully this is entertaining enough for stream. As you can tell, Cat, a real MVP. You know, why wouldn't you want to use your Twitch Prime or, you know, give Twitch subs? I'm just saying. Look at the links you'll go to, and if you use that good money or your Twitch Prime, look at that, or even promote the streams, you know. Trying to get your clout really
I
badly.
know, but I can't find you. I'm like here. Where the fuck are you? I'm here. Where are you?
What do you mean you're here? Oh my god, I have to go back. Alright, let me
No, it's
swim.
okay. I'll find you.
I literally made a tall beacon because I-
Well,
Wait, did
you know, I'm
traverse
surrounded by
water?
fucking. I'm surrounded by mountains right now.
Did you go by water or did you go by, like, land?
Why the fuck would I go by land? There was no land. Oh, there you go. I see ya. I went the other way.
Oh. You really did. I've been through that way. Hi. My guy, I made you a beacon.
I was confused. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about with fucking...
I should have made it taller. I thought it was tall enough. I was wrong.
Is it taller than these mountains? Cause, bitch, these are big mountains.
No, I thought you were coming from the water. That's why I asked.
Come
Are you
over
coming
here.
from the water? Oh, hey. Alright, hold on. Did I get everything? Yeah, just... It's off and we'll play with that later. They're really pretty. It's a really pretty spot.
This over here is very pretty.
I know, it's really... I like it. It's a nice cozy location. Oh my god, I'm mad. I made fucking, charcoal only to see there's coal over here. I hate it
Oh,
here,
yeah, there's
dog.
a lot of coal over here.
I hate it here! I made charcoal!
Look, see how much fucking coal's over here?
Motherfucker! Oh my god, I made charcoal!
Nobody
When
even
there's
uses
coal here-
charcoal.
No one ever- I was desperate. I was desperate. I'm mad. I'm so fucking mad.
Come on up
Quality content. I'm coming. Give me a
here. Look
minute.
how pretty. Have you seen this view?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was
This
like,
view right here?
I know, it's pretty. That's where I had my axolotl swimming. Right there in the little pond.
That's cute. Now, come along.
Yeah.
We are burning daylight.
Alright, there's so much corn. I'm mad. I'm actually mad by this. I'm furious. I'm not furious that I made myself get lost. I'm more furious of the fact that there's fucking charcoal.
We can go find the pillager outpost over here and murder him.
Yeah. Murder. Conquest.
Destruction.
Destruction.
Cat.
Yes, baby.
Speaking of destruction,
Yes, baby.
here he comes now.
I love you.
I love you too. You're silly.
You're
Yeah, I did
silly.
not see that at all. I traversed through water. I did not
told
pass
you?
I
through
like
it.
this view of the
Funny.
mountain. Look at that.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's
Look
nice.
at that.
It's an
I
interesting
gotta
mountain.
wait to see it. Oh.
Fish good.
They do look pretty though.
We can go like
I-
pillage over here at some point.
I really went far.
There's the pillager outpost.
I don't
I accidentally dropped my axolotl.
Did you get him?
Yeah, it's right here. It's
Okay.
in my bucket.
Good.
Yeah, it's a pink axolotl. Nothing too
Did you
fancy.
go out of your way to find an axolotl?
No,
went
I got
2,000
distracted by an
blocks out.
axolotl. No. This is the story. Okay, so you know the desert temple and shit like that?
No.
Cat!
I was getting the iron golems released.
This motherfucker. You literally were in his path.
Well, I'd love to see them try.
Also,
Literally.
Cat has decked out another right. She'll be
I'm
fine.
real fine if they shoot me a few times.
I'm sitting here like.
I
damn.
freed my little
Baby,
babies.
you gotta redeem water.
Oh, I gotta redeem water. I didn't see any of that. I didn't have that open on my bad.
It's
bad.
It's alright.
There's a singular potion of enchanting and then more carrots. And then crossbow.
They just shot each other. It's funny. And tripwire.
Yeah, I got out the bottle of enchanting.
Cool. Let's head back down and kill these bitches.
Easy.
Oh, let the iron golems out. They are wrecking their shit.
Let's go.
You're free, little man.
They'll travel the world. Damn, they're gone.
Kill him. You got him. Good job. Hey, look, there's like a little training ground over here. That's kind of cute.
It's adorable.
You know, they tried. That's really all we can say. And, you know, it's a cute effort, honestly. They were really training up over here. Really, you
They're-
know, trying to do what, you know, they needed to do.
They're trying their best. That's all you can ask, you know?
And I'm letting these iron golems fulfill their life purpose here before they probably die, these things. Look out, babe. You gotta die. You're gonna die. Behind
Babe.
you. I didn't mean to call her babe. But I also call her BB, so it doesn't really...
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to eat. I was, like, low on.
No, it's okay.
Do we just leave then?
I guess so.
Yeah, pretty... Ow,
Mhm.
anticlimactic.
And she drops down to water.
I wanted to put my shit away. Come on in.
Alright. We're fine. We're good. Also have
This is a
200
cool
pulse.
big, abyss here.
This is... It's creepy.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. I feel like I'm gonna die just being in that.
Imagine it's just, you know, a fucking creature. If it was modded, I feel like it would be a mob.
I'm gonna just fucking take a picture of that just for references from now on. Of a dark and creepy abyss that gives me a fucking eerie vibe. Okay, and then over here we're gonna go this way.
Deep sea TikTok, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Ah, Jesus. You know, I find it hilarious. Both of you guys always slip up with me when it comes to you guys trying to be cute with each other.
There's a dolphin right there.
Oh my god.
We're gonna... Super speed!
Let's go! Oh, there's another round.
Yeah.
It's not throwing a shrine, but, you know. I drowned.
Did you take a screenshot of the temple?
I did not. Where did you go? Wait a minute.
Over
Oh,
here.
there you are.
Keep
Okay,
going. So you didn't take a picture of the coordinates of the temple.
No.
Do you know where the temple is?
Yeah. It's actually not too far from here.
Let me get that fucking dolphin real quick. Come on, dolphin.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, it's around... Because that's how I lost myself the first time.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna go there yet. Where'd you go?
Yeah. I'm still on the island where, like, I saw you. Here, I'll go back to where you were standing.
I'm on the island right now. Like the tiny island.
Yeah. You're just on the other side.
Yeah, I'm right over
Hi.
here. Come along.
Fuck, I fell down. Out of the chances, how do I fall? I don't know. Whee. I really don't know how I lost myself this bad, because this is really terrible.
You do
Yes,
this
this
a
is
lot, buddy.
embarrassing.
fucking bad. You really pulled a Damien here.
You
I
did.
really did.
Except, you know what I would have done? I would just let you die.
There's dolphins here. We're gonna go new.
Listen, it's called survival. I would have been fine. I just happen to have carrots instead of potatoes, and I think that's would have been the tragic part.
Perhaps.
It's not a perhaps.
I'm going way too hard on this, but I really want to do it like this. This is so good.
Yeah. I think what I find hilarious is that, like, mid-recording, you're just like, I need this, and I'm like,
Hey,
give
I
me 2
deleted all
minutes.
of it, so I didn't have it in my player data anymore.
You want me to go on later after stream?
No, I already
and
got
give
it.
you all the coordinates to places?
No. I don't need that. I just needed it for like the immediate moment,
Okay.
because that had everything that I needed.
Yeah,
There's another dolphin.
I can see that. Lucky Dylan let me go through mid-recording. I was like, how the fuck? Because I started lagging like a bitch as soon as both of them were up. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna crash, aren't I? But it worked out. We're fine. We're cool. Biggie. Is it just a straight shot, cat?
Not really.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's gonna be nighttime. But look at this big coral reef.
It's big. It's fast.
Oh no, dude, it's not even. You know, like, come over here. You're going the wrong way.
Where?
Okay, okay, now you
Oh,
got-
look at. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna go to the surface. Look, I think I see. Give me a minute.
Hello. I just wanted to stand for a moment. Look, the big coral reef right there. It's so big and pretty. I'm going to take things from it for the axolotl tank later. And there's sea pickles. It's quiet in here. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Did you guys...
Hi.
Hi, I was saying hello and nobody was responding.
I thought Bunny would have responded because I'm like focusing and stuff.
Yeah, Bunny
but
muted.
Bunny muted for some reason. I don't know why.
I thought my fucking Wi-Fi was crashing. I was about to get really upset.
No, I don't know what Bunny's doing. Kiss.
No.
Thank you.
No problem. We're almost there.
Sorry, that was my brother coming in discussing about Gus and his
Being a dick?
woes. Yeah. So he was asking me like, is a gnome from take dog food? I'm like, don't fucking know. Like, I knew he was a fat ass, but he's not. But like, I have to check his water bottle though, cause like him drinking water, it's kind of concerning for me. Cause I'm like, I hope his water bottle's functioning. Cause if not, I'm probably gonna have to put him back on the bowl routine. Cause he used to
Gus?
have a little, yeah, he used to drink from a bowl before I put him on a little the little bottle that you usually get for small
Is that a
animals.
ship?
What cat?
I found a sunken ship.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Could it be the one?
Diamond.
You found a diamond? Let's go. Even though there's an abundance at home.
We got diamonds at home.
We have-
You got diamonds.
Stacks of diamonds at home.
I know.
You got diamonds at home. Oh god, you know what sounds good? McDonald's. Really? I'm just kind of hungry now.
I found a buried treasure map and books. I needed so many books.
Let's go.
Oh my god, we're on the treasure map, actually.
Are we actually?
Yes.
How far are we?
We're like... I'm just trying to get us on the map now. Holy shit. Where are you?
Okay. Hi,
There you are.
behind you.
We'll go here.
Oh, whose giant monorail is that?
Probably Size, because Sai does all the...
Besides, crazy.
Connections.
We're on the map now.
Let's go.
We're going a little bit detour on our little adventure here.
Careful, cat.
I know it's trying to kill me, but it's gonna just be a little bitch. Watch.
Hi, teammate.
Let's get back in the water again to avoid all this shit. Just follow me.
Oh, fucking what? Sorry, I just looked at my phone. Shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I just saw a group chat that we haven't touched since 2019. Just reactivate. It's just... Okay?
Is it? Am I in it?
No, it's no. It's something IRL. It's like with the IRL homies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's someone that I haven't talked to since 2019, so I'm just like, oh, you're alive?
Okay, it's somewhere here.
Alright, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Where's the plan? I got...
There is no plan. Go. Get it.
What does it look like I'm gonna do?
It's right here, right underneath me, right here.
It's right in there. Where are you?
It's like you know, I'm on the right here. So just keep going. Just gonna keep digging here.
Oh, you found
Found it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Shit. That's a lot.
Dude, this was worth it.
That's a lot.
Let me just throw out the string. I like the prismarine shards. You want to grab those if you can.
Yeah, I got inventory space for it.
Fantastic. Now, we continue our journey.
Back home.
Alright, so I think I know where I'm going now. Just wondering, how is Azora going? Well, we finally have the server fixed.
Yeah. Other than that, now it's just production stuff.
Now it's back to production.
Yeah.
Honestly, the server stuff is what killed.
The server stuff really fucked it over because we couldn't fix
Yeah.
it and nothing was working, so we had to...
I still need to talk to you about that stuff, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. We still gotta discuss a lot of things about that. Don't worry, production will come back soon. Just keep in mind.
I don't like Azora being on this much of a hiatus as much as you guys do, so don't worry, it's coming back.
Yeah.
It's something that kills all of us, not gonna lie. It's our baby. We've spent years on it, decades in Minecraft, working on it effortlessly. God, those vines are still gonna be the end of me.
Yeah, those vines were shit.
I just wanted it to look good. Is it bad that I want it to look good? Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
it does look good.
It did
Ow.
a shit aim. Just keep running, bud.
No, it didn't. Nope, it did not have. It just had shit aim for you, not for me. It hit
I
me
have main
twice.
character syndrome, I guess.
You do. You're a Rambo.
Is that a good thing, I think? Yeah. Wow, I
think
was
so.
super speedy.
Alright, where'd you go? Oh, you went there. Careful, cow with a creeper.
I think I'm
Oh,
good.
boink.
I think I'm good. Just think I'm good.
I just see it. I'm just like, don't do it. Don't do it. If you do it, I gotta murder.
Alright, we'll
But,
be on land now, so it should be good.
Not too far. I got you.
Yeah. If you don't mind asking what happened to the server. Well, everything... Okay, when we ever, like, loaded onto the map, the entire world was empty. As in, like, you could see through the ground. You could see the sky through the ground. And it would only...
Thank God.
Yeah, it would only go away. Here, we're at spawn, I think.
Yeah, we are.
We overshot it a little bit, but that's okay. We can just walk through over here.
Yeah.
But, basically, the only way it would fix itself is if you placed a block down, but if you got rid of that block, it would go back to that. And you could see animals walking around. It was really just not like the world's gone. It was more like...
It wouldn't render properly.
It wouldn't render.
Whatsoever.
It wasn't like a shaders issue. It wasn't a texture pack. It was really just...
It was a server thing.
We
it's not
asked,
able to
like,
handle it.
we asked for support, you know, from the support. They're like, oh, it's a mod issue. But it's like, these mods haven't done this the entire time. So
Like,
why are they doing
we-
it now?
What we did before, we moved it to a different server provider. because like it'd just be easier to like maintain all the servers there, like my server and.
And on
Azor's
top of
server,
that, the
etc.
where it was originally was kind of like down. Oh, oh, I saw that.
Bad?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, you are Rambo. No, you're protagonist. No,
Oh my
you're main
god.
character.
Move out the way.
Oh
Davis,
my
look at the
god.
stream.
I'm watching right now. I'm waiting.
Oh my god, that was such a oh Jesus. Oh my heart. Oh my god.
I'm watching
Oh
it right
my-
now, sweetie. Is it? Oh,
Look out, bud. Look out, look out, look out.
cat. Why the
Jeez.
fuck did you jump that?
I thought it wasn't as deep as it was.
You really are the main protagonist, aren't you?
I guess I am.
We just move
Are you the
forward.
chosen one, sweetie?
I suppose.
Probably is.
Yes. Should we continue? Should I continue? what
Continue
we were
your story,
saying, or,
yeah.
like-
But continue.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
sorry.
Zora
So
the
basically,
server.
we moved the server over to another server provider, and then all of a sudden it started acting weird. And it was like, oh, it's because of the mods. But like, these mods haven't acted up on this other server. So we were like, well, let's just go back. Like, after like we were trying to scrub through and see what the fuck is going on, we're like, let's just go
We
back to
said
the other
fuck
one.
it.
So we went back to the other one, and then it worked all again, like so,
Perfectly.
like
There's no
perfectly,
issue.
like nothing happened. And we're like, all right, so it's just the other server that sucked ass. So
We don't know why.
yeah, it's we don't know.
Well,
And we never will know. I don't care to know.
I was trying to figure out. I'm just like, it's probably the server just overloaded itself because it was the first time
It
launching.
wasn't. There was 12 gigabytes in that server.
So it was really just
What?
And now there was 12 gigabytes into the server.
I thought it was the normal 8.
No,
I didn't know it was 12. What?
Yeah.
Wait,
By the
you
way,
guys didn't
we
tell me
went back-
that. No, you guys didn't tell me. What the fuck? What the
Yeah,
what the
but
fuck?
now we're back to the old provider, right? And it's 12 now, but at a cheaper price anyway. So, fuck it. And it works.
excuse me, just picking flowers.
It's okay. I fucking okay.
Yeah, it was really dumb.
I got nothing.
So we
Yeah.
just, moved on. Went back to the other server. We really wanted it to work so it could, like, manage all the servers in one spot.
It would be easier for me anyways.
But, guess not.
You know,
Yeah.
God had other plans.
Yeah, God had other plans. God's plan.
And said, "Fuck you." Oh my god, it's a black horse and a whole white horse.
Yeah, that's... Davis dropped that off here. It's a slow horse.
Isn't it?
Yeah, he thought it
Yeah.
was
Not
funny
as
to
fast.
drop off a black horse with the white horses. There was I think it was funny at the time. I don't remember what the joke was.
Find the best horse for pink sheep.
Oh, yes. But that horse was fucking slow. I don't even know why you picked it.
Because it was faster than walking. That was literally it.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
And then we found the speedy white horse near it, and I'm like, ooh, speedy. And it,
I was gonna say, like, if you like, because I
Fits
know
the
the gray one that I have is like, it's really fast.
I
That
don't want
makes
to
you go
breed it
new.
with that thing.
It makes you go new. I mean, have you ever ridden it?
I have, but I don't want to breed it with that thing.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not slow.
I said thing, bunny.
Why'd you call it a thing?
Yes,
It's a horse.
it's a thing.
Is it because I caught it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you
know what
gotta
he's gonna
hurt
do.
me? I was like, why you gotta hurt me like God does? Alright, there
I
you
see
are.
the
But yeah.
Temple of Pink Sheep.
Okay, is it? Ah, there it is. Ah, the holy place. We've done it. Our pilgrimage is over.
It's not over yet until we get there.
But we
And
see
then
the
put
light
away
of day.
everything.
Ah, you're right. Go drop off the axolotl.
Oh yeah, we gotta go put that in the pen.
Yeah. But I'm excited to start production of Azora again. It is, my favorite characters are coming back, and I'm so excited. Listen, I'm
I
allowed
love
to
Azora,
fangirl.
and I have
the
missed
projects
it
I work-
immensely, and I'm going to make sure that it's gonna come out more, and also, I'm going to start learning how to do, like, the things Davis does, so I can
Yeah.
help with
So
its
we can
production.
actually have some consistency with it.
Yes.
Because I think you guys know, right, that I
He's
do a lot
picky
of
as
stuff
hell.
with No, I do a lot of stuff with Blockbuster. It's not me being picky. I don't have the time.
Yep. And even though we're
Yeah.
3 busy people, we still
Yeah, it's probably
are
gonna be
freer.
Cat and Bunny leading the production of that, and I'm posting it on my channel. I'll probably do camera work, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can do it, and I'll just fucking record it.
Check over our work, see how we do, and then from there, just like...
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. It's just it's the little things we gotta talk off camera and stuff like that.
I know, I know.
Yeah. But overall, production will come back. We're excited to actually start it because, as many of you guys know, it is literally our favorite thing in the world. It is our comfort series, and overall, a lot of comfort characters do stem from it, and it's also part of like our roots, I would say.
Yeah, it is. It's a big part of our
Mhm.
roots.
So a lot of us being, big role players comes from Azora, actually. So
I think we're all good then. I got you back home.
got an
I went on an
axolotl.
adventure.
We finished a path.
I got a cool fishing rod with lure on it. So, really, we had a good day here. So
For once.
For once, yeah. But yeah, I'll be tweeting in a few, like, minutes. Stream has been live for, yeah, I thought it said 1 hour. I'm like, no, it's been down for 2. But anyway, I'll be tweeting soon about the whole VTuber thing stuff, but I will still message you, Claire. But yeah, that scared me.
Hi. Like, hi.
Hi, I'm still wearing this. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. It was super fun to chill with y'all. But with that being said, yeah, it was awesome. So I'll see you guys later.